from the point of view of Dhamma, with some conclusion made from what he tells.
I don't understand about his sharing detail, but I can understand he is intelligent about the truth. So he is possible to get success in practicing meditation if he dare to practice. That's why I wish to teach to him. I wish him to cooperate with us, to stay with us. I can understand about him because I already met with many people within 25 years. Therefore, I can understand, but I'm difficult to explain about my understanding about him. So we should help him to follow the trip, to visit to Myanmar, to open his eyes, wisdom eyes.
Remove the dust from the eyes.
Yes. There are many meditators in Zen meditation course, but most of them are difficult to detach from their tradition. But for him, may be more easy for him. He's not like the others. Not only Zen meditation, but also most of the meditation center or teacher or meditators have strong attachment on their method. That's why even if they are satisfied with my teaching, they are difficult to detach from their traditional understanding and practice. That's why we need to open our own full-time meditation center in Oregon to support them to detach from their attachment. Only by teaching like this is not enough. We already taught to them. They can understand, but they are difficult to detach from their attachment. So not enough. Teaching meditation like this is not enough. For them, for majority of the meditators. Only a few people can understand and practice by themselves, but most of the people are difficult to practice, even if they understand my teaching, this kind of teaching. if you are only when you are able to detach from yourself, from your habit, from everything and everyone, you will be helpful for them to teach them about detachment. If you are not skillful in detachment, you will be difficult to teach to them. Many Easterners are easy to understand about me and about the tradition of the Easterner. But for the Westerner, they are difficult to understand about me and tradition of the Easterner. Therefore, at least one of the Western meditation teacher is needed for the Westerner also. Even for the Buddhists in Myanmar, one meditation teacher, one well-known meditation master is not enough for all Myanmar meditators. That's why they are Lady Siaro, Mahazi Siaro, Moko Siaro, Sonun Siaro, Tengu Siaro, Pao Siaro. They represent to different habit, different Buddhists. Some represent to educated Buddhists. Some represent to businessmen. Some represent to normal people. Some represent to religious people like this. So this is the same for the Westerner. It needs more and more different type of Westerner to represent for most of the Westerner.
But with your method, Sayadaw, we don't represent any particular ordinary people or businessmen. This is for all.
My teaching is for all, but the audience have attachment. In the sight of the audience or meditators, they will choose what they attach. That's why this teaching should represent not only to me, but also to other Westerner also. Because in the beginning, they are difficult to recognize. someone who is stranger to them. For most of the Westerner, I'm stranger to them. I'm not Westerner. So they are difficult to recognize me. But they are easy to recognize one of the Westerner meditation master. In my side, I have been teaching like this from 1999 till now. As a monk from 2002 till now, continuously, seriously, because of the need of the meditation master, a live meditation master, even in Buddhist country like Myanmar. Not because of my attachment on teaching, but because of the need of a live, skillful meditation master. That's why I could successfully fulfill the need of the meditators from 1999 till now. That's why I have been busy like this nearly all the time. Therefore, I have to encourage nearly everyone to teach meditation like this, like me. But Sally Kemasari only she is the most skillful meditation teacher. The rest are not much skillful. But I continue to teach like this, not only to Myanmar people, but also to foreigners. In this way, I believe, I understand there will be more and more skillful meditation teacher about this Dhammanupassana. This is the highest and the most powerful and difficult meditation method. That's why most of the meditation master will not try to teach like this.
Not completely.
The good point is more and more Vietnamese know about me and my teaching and the Baba Center. That's why more and more Vietnamese are learning from me, from my teaching for over many years. That's why we can think for the Westerner also, for most of the Westerner also, to understand and practice like this. For the Vietnamese audience, it is the same. In the beginning, only a few Vietnamese listen and practice to my teaching. But after a few years later, more and more Vietnamese are following, and now in Vietnam, many Vietnamese are interested to practice meditation. It is the same in India And also it will be the same in India and in US. If I travel on Europe, it will be the same in Europe also. But Europe is not the right time to travel like this, not civil politics. Many problems in Europe compared with US. That's why I choose US
I thought on
to
the
teach.
contrary, there are more problems in US. This is why you choose US. Europe is more peaceful.
Maybe more problem only this year, only recent, only a few months ago. But in the past, more freedom here. In Europe, I'm not free. We cannot travel with many people in Europe like that. Small cars, small roads, small house. Everything is small with US. Many discipline.
Yes. First, we need to work on this to accept discipline. Yeah. Hello, but how about you say that for the Westerners, you are a stranger?
Yes?
For Vietnamese, are you not a stranger?
No, not much stranger. Compared with Westerner, Easterner are not much different. Culture, food, yes, tradition. Compared with the Westerner, many things are different. But I can detach from these different. That's why I can teach to detach to them also, to the Westerner also. If I couldn't detach, I cannot teach to them about detachment.
Edo, but you need to share to me the Vietnamese because they are very good learners. So this is good for my